Hello everybody! Yes, the kitty is here and she is sniffing my belly for some reason. And we have Megan, and as you can see, this is a Sunday Funday Redux of course, last week's big hit, Doctor Strange. I think it's still the big hit of this month. Week! Month!
Whatever Charlie's trying to say.
Yeah, I'm still incapable of speaking words.
Him.
Yeah. Yes, we are here to get out the thoughts from the Megan and upon what she thought about with Doctor Strange, because she, of course, was not able to see it with me last week. I went just with my brother last week, who was not able to appear in videos. If you are ever wondering why, you think, oh, is he going to movies a lot by himself? Only like Secret Life of Pets has been the only thing, and The Arrival I will be going by myself, because I don't think you really care about going one way or the other.
I can miss it.
Yeah, okay. So hey, that'll be only like 2 movies. The rest of it I usually go with my brother. He's not able to appear on video and everything.
Sometimes I go with him if I'm not working.
Yeah. So, long and short of it, what did you think of Doctor Strange, Marvel's new cinematic edition? Let's just go on Ebert there.
I liked it.
You liked it a lot?
Oh yeah. It was fun, it was funny, it was pretty, and no, we're not seeing that in 3D.
I totally wanted to actually see this movie in 3D. I thought this would look a lot of fun in 3D.
Well, if you want to go see it a third time, go see it by yourself in 3D.
That means I gotta put out a ton of videos in this week. You'd be like, God, he is putting out.
I mean, I can maybe be persuaded to go see it with you in 3D, maybe.
But you saw what I meant by saying it's like, this actually probably would look really cool in 3D.
Yeah, I seen you just doing that a lot in 3D. I was like, yeah, no, we do not want to repeat a Cloverfield.
I don't think this would be as bad as Cloverfield, because Cloverfield was very...
It's like, I was very nauseous looking. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
thankfully, nothing came up.
Yeah, she turned white after Cloverfield and was like...
Yeah, it was a little unsteady. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, she gets up, she's holding both the seat covers like somebody, or both the seats in front of her like she's about to vomit. I'm like, who's on projectile vomit?
Actually, I think I got up and I was like, oh, back down.
Oh, shit, gravity works. So, what about the general characters, about the introduction of Stephen Strange? How did you like how Benedict Cumberbatch did this?
He was pretty good. He plays arrogant jackass really well. Though it's pretty much Sherlock but toned down a bit.
It's kind of House.
With an American accent.
It's kind of like House.
Yeah.
That's why I even said in my review. It's like, he's kind of like House, but he's not as big of a jackass as House.
Well, I did not watch your review because I did not want it to be spoiled for me.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I only spoiled like one major thing. That was the final scene. The actual final scene.
The end credit scene or your phone.
Yeah. Well, I actually spoiled that simply because I was actually talking about a plot point. I wasn't even speaking about the fact that when I originally went to go see this, my message tone for her, so that way I will always be able to get Megan's messages and I won't ignore them.
It's from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah, it's from Lord Slug whenever Matamacha, I think is his name. Whenever
I'm talking to you.
I will smack you with my dick. I love the line. I think it's hilarious. And I was like, that sounds totally like Megan. She'd say, and I wasn't thinking about the fact there's 2 end credit scenes. During the end credit scene, after one particular line, and the guy kind of looks at him, and there's a pause.
You turn your phone volume back up.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I turned my phone back on, and she texts me right during that part. And it get in my... So it's like the character.
I figured out what's wrong. Bitch, I'm talking to you.
Yeah. It's really... It was perfect timing. Perfect and imperfect timing.
Do you have everybody looking at you?
The 2 people behind me going... Like, shut up, phone. Shut up. Buy you a new case. That make you happy? Oh, yeah. So that was fun.
Dane Cook.
Yeah. Shut floor. Buy you a rug. Yeah. So, I do have one question for you, and this is what I was trying to explain. I'm not sure if I did it very well in my review of Green Lantern. Doctor Strange. There's a reason why I mixed this up. Did you get a bit of a Green Lantern vibe, but it felt like everything was done? Like, this movie pretty much was Green Lantern done well.
I think, I think you're referring to that one guy becoming a villain.
No, I'm talking about the entire movie in a sense. For instance, the main bad guy is actually pretty much a disciple of Dormammu. Dormammu? I think I mispronounced the name. Dormammu. I don't know. I cannot pronounce any...
Dormammu.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's like the most not super intimidating name. But the main bad guy is...
I've come to bargain.
Yeah, I've come to bargain.
I've come to bargain.
I've come to bargain.
I was expecting, like, with Princess Bride, Montoya's famous line, "Stop saying that!"
But in the same instance that, like, in Green Lantern, who the one... I can't remember his name. I even mentioned this in my review. I can't remember the guy's name. But it's the one guy who has, like, the psychic powers because he gets infected by Parallax.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, pretty much that guy is a disciple of Parallax. Somewhat, but not really. And he is, for a while, the only threat to Hal Jordan in Green Lantern. And then Hal Jordan has to face off against the big threat, Parallax. Similarly here. His main threat is... I cannot pronounce this
The
guy.
dude from Hannibal.
Yeah, the dude from Hannibal. Everybody knew who I was talking about. He was the main guy, though he's actually a disciple of Dormammu because of his own spell.
Formerly disciple of the Ancient One.
Yeah. And then Stephen Strange had to confront Dormammu directly.
Although, I wonder... Did you spoil about the Ancient One? About her little plot twist?
No, I actually didn't.
Okay. I was gonna say, it's like, how is she able to do what
she does without fully...
Without, like, looking like, guy from Hannibal?
She probably doesn't fully succumb to it.
Fully drawn and like he does?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something to actually speak about in some of the Star Wars movies and everything. And in fact, the reason why the Jedi... Some of the people don't believe in the Jedi beliefs and everything. They believe you still have to have some emotion. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, in the expanded universe... I am sorry, I'm going really nerdy with this for a little bit. Y'all might need to fast forward like a little bit. I fast forward like you have a remote.
Probably people watching this who haven't seen it yet going, what the hell are they talking about?
But in the expanded universe, when Luke was teaching new Jedis, he did not teach them to not, pretty much give up on emotions, because pretty much Jedis are taught to be very emotional, to be very black and white. He taught them, don't let your emotions rule you. There we go. Finding words, gotta find it. He is trying to say, it's like, we still need to sometimes tap into the dark parts of the Force. Because unfortunately, that's the only way we can get balance, is we have to have a good balance of good and a dark area. Actually, it's not even a good side, it's just a light side of the Force.
Well, you talking about Star Wars actually makes me realize, like, this is kind of Star Wars-esque, and then you have this former disciple of, the good guys who turns to the dark side, literally.
Turns to the purple side.
Yeah, he turns to the dark side, and they're worried that Doctor Strange will do the same.
Yeah, because he is so powerful. There's so much power within him.
Yeah, he's such a quick study.
Yeah. And there is certain little aspects to it. But the reason why I say this is more kind of Green Lantern-esque is because similarly in Green Lantern, we get a very quick kind of montage of Hal Jordan learning his powers and everything. We get similar here, but it feels like Stephen Strange is able to come into his powers. Like, we get actual reason why he's able to quickly adapt to his power. Adapt to becoming a spell user, why he's able to learn how to do stuff. It's because of what's within him. They're constantly speaking about him almost hushedly, Is that the best way to put it? But pretty much in very hushed tones because they're almost afraid of letting on that he has a lot more power than he will ever understand. In fact, that's one of the things that makes him very, very useful to... What they call themselves? I can't remember. It's not the Chase. That's from Daredevil and all that. Yeah, if you can't tell, we're like in the middle of Daredevil season 2. Actually, we're not near the middle. We're nearly done with it. We got like 3 episodes left. Mm-hmm. Sorry, we don't watch it all one night.
And yeah, not getting the hate for season 2. And it's like, in some ways not as good as the first season, but...
It's still damn awesome.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than anything CW has even attempted to put out.
Punisher. Freaking awesome.
Still
his... Kingpin.
And also, Punisher's tale about his daughter and everything still kills me. He just... Daddy's tired. Oh, I know what happens the next day. Oh.
But anyway, getting back to Doctor Strange.
Well, what is this show like? But pretty much their secret order and everything, they're having to fight against evil, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But they constantly hint that they need his power because he would help them be able to fight against evil. I also like that he is a doctor. In that he's torn up about killing someone.
Yeah.
Like, even though it's a nameless henchman, it hurts him.
Yeah, I think like he's kind of an arrogant jackass, but even then, it's like he's still
a doctor.
Yeah, he's still a doctor first and foremost. Like he, does his best to try and save patients. Partially because of his ego, and partially because, like he even said in the movie, like he took an oath.
Yeah, not only that, but you can see there's a lot of sprinklings of this is a good guy here.
Yeah, you can tell like part of the reason why he became a doctor is to help people.
Yeah. Even though it might have been also to help himself a lot, but it also...
again.
It's like ego came first, but there was good within him. That's one of the things that makes him interesting. And that's one of the things I like to add it to the story.
And I love him, like... To kind of spoil it for you, to help defeat the bad guy, he sets aside his ego enough to just be able to confront the bad guy and say, no.
Well, also, the one thing, and it does show again his value of life, he purposely wasn't going to kill them. He was trying to figure out a way to defeat them, but he's like, I can destroy them. I could probably kill the 3 bad guys.
Yeah, he was trying desperately to find another way.
Yeah, and he did find another way.
That kind of creativity is like, I as a writer, I kind of got to admire.
Yeah, that is actually a really interesting thing. It's like, yeah, y'all could have just went the easy route, just had him kill the 3 bad guys and him just, reverse time. Because, if those y'all who have not seen it, if you haven't seen it yet, I already told y'all to go see it again. I saw it now a second time. I almost want to go see it a third time, just go see it in 3D now. Yeah,
he learns to manipulate time.
Yeah, thanks to the time gem, which is an infinity stone, which we have seen now. Power... Mind, or is it reality? I can't remember. I think we have seen reality. Or space, one of them two. The one that's in Vision's head.
Yeah.
And we have also seen this one, time one. There's one more from those things, 6th one. I can't remember. Brain's a little fuzzy on the Infinity Gauntlet. It has been a few years.
You're playing a little end credit scene with Thor.
Yeah. Just to give away the end credit sequence that has Thor in it.
We're not going to tell you what they're doing, what they're saying, or anything like that.
We'll just say Doctor Strange will return. So even the credits, Doctor Strange will return. Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Well, that's what they did with the Avengers.
Mm-hmm. Captain America will return.
Yeah.
Or the Avengers will return.
Mm-hmm. And it gave them a preview for the Avengers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, in a way. But yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. Like I said, with him actually figuring out a way to defeat the bad guys and still defeat Dormammu, which is an interesting... Yeah, well, I always say that. I cannot pronounce his name. You can correct me. I am never going to say it correct. But for him to defeat him, he not only thought outside the box to save these 3 people's lives, which he knew he could save in a way. They're not dead. They're just given what they want.
Yeah, just
He's somewhere else now. But
Just sucked up.
yeah.
That's much I'm giving away.
But also he understands that he has to defeat the greater problem. But he knows that he's not strong enough to defeat pretty much an ancient being of pretty much infinite power and magic.
Yeah, from another dimension.
Yeah. It's one of the interesting things that they actually had to deal with in this movie, that they dealt with in a very, very good way. That I didn't originally speak about probably enough in my original review. But I still, like I said, I think this has a lot of elements of Green Lantern done right, considering, like I said...
Yeah, I'm gonna see some of the parallels, especially, we were even talking about this last night. Like in the... See, how do I mention this without...
I already spoiled it, because I even spoke about it, if you're talking about Mordo.
Yeah. Yeah, basically one of the good guys turns bad, but it makes sense. Unlike with Sinestro and the Green Lantern movie, he's just all of a sudden, like, puts on the ring and like
I am now evil.
You know, and trying to set up for a sequel. Like, no, just no.
Yeah, it's not like he put on the ring beforehand and he got a taste of that power and was now hungry for that power.
Yeah, he just all of a sudden out of nowhere just put it on. It's like, okay, I'm going to be evil.
And evils
to be continued, pretty much.
Yeah.
Trying to set up for a sequel that it never got.
Thank God. But then, with this, there's constantly a build-up to Mordo. I'll just go ahead and give it away. Mordo's the one that turns evil. Those who have read the comic books know that Baron Mordo is an evil character and everything. But yes, he constantly throughout it is fighting with how the Ancient One and how the Order and everything deals with threats. Because Mordo sees everything very black and white.
Yes,
there's no gray area for him.
Yeah, he has very strict, like you said, black and white view of the world. Like, it has to be one way or it has to be another. It can't be both or anywhere in between. And, like, one of the things that the Ancient One even pointed out about Doctor Strange is that he's not, like, boxed into that kind of world view. You know?
Yeah, and that's the reason why he's capable so much, is because he has a kind of grayer outlook on things.
Yeah, it's like you recognize, like, the world doesn't exactly work that way. It's a bit more complex.
Yeah.
You know, people are complex. You know, and it's like, it makes sense that Mordo, that he becomes a bad guy because he
loses his way.
Yeah, it's like his whole world, his whole worldview is just shaken up, and he clings even more to this.
Sorry, my cat's getting some.
He clings even more to this worldview, and
the things need to be done just this way and no other way.
Yeah, it makes sense for him to become a villain.
Yeah, and even then, to him, he's not a villain. He's a good guy.
As you were pointing out last night, come back. He's not. He doesn't see himself as a bad guy. He sees what he's doing as, like, for the greater good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's kind of one of my favorite villains, actually.
Yeah, you like a villain that you can understand. You can maybe
kind of sympathize with.
Yeah, you may not agree with him, but you understand his methods.
But yeah, you understand his reaning, and it's like, okay, it's like, if I were to put myself in his shoes, like, yeah, maybe I can go that way.
Yeah.
I can do that too. There's those kind of villains, and there's those, like, I'm just evil, I know I'm evil, I'm just evil for the sake of being evil, and they really love it, enjoy it, and have fun with it. And
well, they just need to be done well, sort of like with Joker. He is just an evil person, but...
Yeah, he knows he thrives on chaos.
Yeah, he just toys with it. Well, the good Joker, let's put it that way.
The Heath Ledger.
Yeah, not whatever in the hell that thing was. It was on Suicide Squad. Without jump cut, so there we go. There's a jump cut.
Thanks to Kitty.
Yeah, you could probably hear her scratching and always. I got one out. Okay, I'll let you out. There, go out.
But yeah, like we were talking about, I do enjoy the villains that, it's like, they don't see what they're doing as wrong.
As long as they have a decent
they're sympathetic, actually. And there are those who, like, the actor gets to be really hammy. It's like, those are a lot of times enjoyable to watch, not always, but those are my two favorite villains. And it's like villains have somewhere in between, like just have reasons, not good reasons, but reasons. It's like, why bother?
So like I've actually fallen more and more in love with the Zemo that they created for Captain America Civil War. And even though he's actually kind of a little bit more underplayed than I would like, to be fair, he is... You understand why. In fact, you can very easily sympathize with him. He's angry. His family was stolen away from him by what he saw as them being grossly negligent with their power. So he tore them apart. And he relished in it. He was fine with losing his life to it. That was all he was worried about. He wasn't even... And that was also a cool thing. He wasn't like, I want to dominate the world. Mwahahaha. No, he's just like, I just don't want these heroes. I want these heroes to have what they did to me. I want their familyhood that's between them destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah, villains that want to dominate the world, that do want to dominate the world, not because they enjoy power, but because, like, okay, the world sucks, this is how it needs to be, you know, I'm going to assert my will over it and dominate it, and that's going to be better. Those are actually very interesting, I think.
Yeah, ones that think they're doing it for the greater good.
Yeah, like I said, it goes back to the whole villains that are actually kind of sympathetic in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically we like complex villains.
Yeah. Oh, imagine that. We like villains that have more than one dimension.
Although one-dimensional villains can be fun, like a really bad, hammy, like, oh my god, how did this get made kind of movie.
Yeah, but then you have to include Lex Luthor from Batman v Superman in with that, who's just villainous because he's villainous.
I'm not saying we like all those kinds, but like sometimes they can be enjoyable.
A lot of times
like from,
they can be terrible.
Batman and Robin.
But they're enjoyable because you're laughing at them, not laughing with them. That's the problem.
How bad it is, but...
Well, in Batman v Superman, you're like, oh, this hurts. This is actually painful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it felt all of its, 3 hours nearly?
2.5 hours. It's 3 hours on Blu-ray.
I kind of want to see it just out of curiosity at the same time. It's like, I suffered through it once, you couldn't pay me enough to do that again. It's like, ugh. Like, hurry up. It end. How long's it been? Only about 20 minutes.
So, what more did you... Or, I am curious, is there anything from Doctor Strange you didn't like?
I don't think there's anything... It's like there are a couple little things that weren't really explained, like about the Ancient One. But it's like they're really kind of nitpicks that don't really take away from my enjoyment of the film. The only thing that did take away from my enjoyment was the movie-going experience itself. It had nothing to do with the movie.
We had Court's sniffles. I don't know these guys.
Yeah, people in the row in front of us. Like.
Oh, they were all around the theater. There was one guy who was right to the right of me.
Yeah, that's the one I kept hearing.
Oh, no. There was another guy that was off 2 rows down that I could tell because I can pinpoint exact points where noises that annoy me are coming from. That's the reason why I can tell if there's a screaming baby three aisles over. It's like, there's a screaming baby 3 aisles over. You're right. Oh, cool, let's shoot the missile at it.
Oh, you just like the kid? What's happened to him?
Yeah, after he hurt himself.
He's like, you did not just see him get in a car wreck?
Yeah.
It's like...
To be fair, they were doing the same thing during Now You See Me 2. But to be fair, Now You See Me 2 is really confusing. Like, what's happening? I don't know, kid. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, I kept focusing on the guy in front. I was like, okay, I am about to take my fork or my knife, because we were in the
Dine-in?
Yeah, the dine-in theater, the fork and screen one. And like I was about to take him, it's like, I'm about to cut that guy's nose off or stab it or something. It's like, stop it.
Oh, it was more just him.
Constant, especially during the quiet moments, like.
Either he was really sad about everything.
Yeah, I was like, take a fucking Claritin before you
blow your nose.
Something. I'd rather hear you blow your nose for an instant. And then, sit there hearing you just the whole fucking movie.
Except for he was a lot louder than that and a lot more boogers behind it.
Yeah, it's like a lot more
slim.
Wet. A lot more wet.
Mucus.
We're getting so gross here. Yeah, another thing that didn't help. Speaking of the dine-in theater.
We ain't gotta talk about that. They don't care. Yeah, it's not even important at that point.
It took forever to get our food.
Oh well, I don't care. The movie was good at least.
That pissed me off.
That's just why I didn't give him a tip, so I mean. He'll get our food out in time. It's like, alright, movie's like over halfway done. Can I get my food? I ordered it before the movie started.
Yeah, it took forever just to get our drink.
Oh well, who cares? Hey, anything else you actually didn't like about the movie?
Not that I can think of. I mean, actually one thing I wanted to say that I did like, I liked, and this is coming from someone who is a big romance fan, I like kind of, like, even though there was sort of a love interest in the movie, the love story, romance, whatever, was kind of down.
Backseat?
Yeah. It was like she just kind of was there to kind of help him out. It's like,
she didn't instantly forgive him for being a dickhead.
Yeah. It's like the focus was on him and his journey with these people and...
Journey to discover himself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's always a good thing. That's one of the things that can hurt a lot of different films. Like, for instance, if, let's say, Captain America Winter Soldier was all about him trying, or there was actually a good subplot dealing with him trying to get with Karen, was that her name? Agent Carter. What's her name?
Like Agent Carter's niece?
No.
Or talking about Agent Carter herself?
Yeah, Agent Carter herself. What's her name?
Peggy.
Peggy Carter. Yeah, Peggy Carter's grandniece. If it had a subplot with that in Winter Soldier, that would have bogged that movie down quite a bit. That's just why Marvel, that's one of the things they understand. You don't have to have a romantic subplot.
Yeah.
And if you are going to have a romantic subplot, let it be important. Like, that's one of the issues that kind of bugs Ant-Man. There is a bit of a romantic subplot between him and that one lady who's Hank Pym's daughter.
Yeah.
And it kind of doesn't really go much anywhere. It's not super important. It slightly bothers the story, but it's not to destroy the movie. I still think Ant-Man's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the things that kind of...
Well, it's Paul Rudd.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the issues that I have with the first Thor movies. There's a bit too much of that romantic subplot between him and Natalie Portman.
Mm-hmm.
Though they fix in the second one, it's like, it's there, it's coming up every now and then, but there's a reason why she has to be there, why she's even around.
And it's like in the second Thor movie, I actually got the feeling that it's like as much as he wants to be with her, it's like he kind of can't because he has a bigger destiny. He has to
fulfill and all that.
Yeah, like he has to, help take care of the 9
realms.
Yeah, it's like he has to help rule Asgard when his dad passes away eventually.
Yeah.
It's like he has a higher calling, a higher duty.
Yeah.
Than just being with this lady.
Yeah. So, like I said, that's one of the things I like that Marvel's done so far. It's like the romantic subplots are there, but usually they're to a minimum. And if they're going to be important, like I figure they're probably going to be somewhat important during the Spider-Man films, I would hope they're done well. Sort of like from the Amazing Spider-Man movie. Not as melodramatic as the second one was. Because, wow, Amazing Spider-Man 2's melodrama was terrible. And boy, was it getting old quick.
Yeah, it was good at parts, but otherwise, was just an absolute train wreck.
Yeah. So, what would you give this movie, though, considering all what you actually really liked about it, what would you give it as a score of 1 to 10?
Well, it was not absolutely perfect, but it was really freaking awesome, so I didn't give it a 9.
9?
Good solid 9, which I think you said you gave it.
Yeah, I gave it a 9 too.
Copying you.
Yeah, I think a 9's still a good score for this. It's a very, very good origin story. does require you to kind of just let it go sometimes. Like, don't sit there and try and explain it. But to be fair, that's what it's meant to be.
Yeah, it's funny. It's pretty. The effects are pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It's not like half of DC's efforts where it's like, when did this movie come out? 2 years ago. But oh well. So, maybe you will see Arrival with me. Maybe you won't. I don't know. We'll see. You just gotta decide. Oh, you already said you probably don't care.
Yeah, probably not. I was like,
So,
I miss it.
after the Arrival, what is... Oh, yeah. The week after that is the week before Thanksgiving.
Well, I know Thanksgiving week there's like 2 movies coming out that...
We're probably going to go see. It just depends upon what my work schedule is.
Yeah, there's Bad Santa 2 and Moana.
Yeah. So, hey, we might see those 2, but I don't know if that's next week or not. Was there something else next week?
What is this week?
Well, this week technical is Arrival. It still hasn't come out yet. For me. I can see. But things like, hey, oh, crap.
What?
Next week, I will have for you Fantastic Beasts and Where They Hang Me by a Rope. Because Lord knows, the Hobbit movies needed to be movies instead of just one. Let's make this...
I'm a Harry Potter fan. Even I gotta say, it's like, yeah, making it into multiple movies is just really unnecessary and, like I said, a cash grab.
Well, it's worth... Random jump cut. Oh, crap. Sorry. Camera died right in the middle of the end part. I'm like, well, that's going to be awesome. I'm just going to cut probably around that. But yes, next week will be Fantastic Beasts. I don't want to see this. God, I don't want to see this so badly. I'm dragging you to see it. I don't care if you're working. Well, she ain't coming in.
I'd say, we'll see if I'm scheduled to work that day. But
no, you're not working. You're going to go see this.
I probably won't have to go in, but they'll do that meeting later.
You can go see this.
I know.
You will go see this.
I'll say, if it makes you feel any better, I will accompany you to this.
You gotta keep me from hanging myself.
I keep you from throwing things at the screen.
I don't know what I'm looking forward to least. This, or was I looking forward to Ghostbuster least?
Probably Ghostbusters at least.
I don't know.
At least you can make fun of Eddie Redmayne.
What are you saying, Eddie?
I think he's still trying to be Stephen Hawking.
I don't know. He can barely speak, that's all I know. Yeah, so that's next week. Though, probably tomorrow I should have Arrival up for y'all. Hopefully. If not, I'd be like, I'm that happy.
I just noticed the camera's like way up.
Yeah, oh well, who cares? So we'll see you all next time. Hopefully you won't just see my feet hanging.